Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank Bob Lynch and his team at the Americans for the Arts for organizing another very successful Arts Advocacy Day. It's one day that we call Arts Advocacy Day, but the group works year-round to ensure that artists and arts organizations around the country have the resources and the information that they need to be able to communicate about the transformational results of their work. And we're so appreciative of your support and your dedication. Thank you, Americans for the Arts. Thank you, Senator Udall, Senator Tester, Congressman Cicilline, and many more. And thank you for your work to help us understand the impact and the value of the arts. You made the trek from far and from near, and you are absolutely amazing. We're so appreciative of what you do. This is a landmark year for the National Endowment for the Arts. This past September 29th kicked off the 50th anniversary since the establishment of the National Endowment for the Arts and the National Endowment for the Humanities. And we have since spent the intervening months celebrating the impact of the NEA on American culture over the past 5 decades. So since 1965, the National Endowment for the Arts has made more than 147,000 grants. It's totaled $5 billion. And if I put my business hat on, I know that the NEA dollars leverage. For every dollar that's awarded by the National Endowment for the Arts, an additional $7 to $9 of other outside funding has come in for the same arts project. So when I have my business hat on, I would say that a ratio of 1 to 7 is a very good return on our investment, and that's how we operate. We know that these investments have not only been life-changing for artists, but they've been fundamentally giving children and adults also the tools that they need to become creative thinkers and leaders, not just in the arts, but in other fields too. The arts have provided a means of expression for those whose first language might not be English. They've evened the playing field in academics, especially for children and youth who come from households with very few opportunities, as explained through the President's Committee for the Arts implementation of the Turnaround Arts program. They've promoted the easing of challenging symptoms from dementia. They've provided jobs in the economy. They've helped forge new solutions in science and technology, human development, business productivity. The arts are intertwined in our lives in so many ways, and we do ourselves and the arts a disservice when we think they're only one way, or they're off in a corner by themselves, or some people can participate in the arts and others cannot, when we know the value of the arts in our everyday lives in so many. You can have your cake and eat it too. It is a both-and situation, not either-or. So the 50th anniversary is also an opportunity for us to look forward and examine what more we can do. And I do want to thank Congress for meeting the President's fiscal year 2016 budget request. This allows us to reach more individuals across the nation, particularly our men and women in uniform who are living with the psychological challenges of war, such as post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injury, and other psychological health conditions. Since 2011, the NEA has partnered with the Department of Defense to bring creative art therapy to Walter Reed's National Military Medical Center and Fort Belvoir Community Hospital. And now, with the near $2 million budget increase granted by Congress, we have the opportunity, along with our wonderful state partners, to expand these programs to other military sites across the country. And it's estimated that between 11% to 22% of active duty service members now encounter the challenges of PTSD and TBI. These percentages have increased since the Gulf War, when the top estimate then was around 12%, now it's 22%. So we can create a strong framework to support our service members when they return to their communities. This is our sweet spot, all of us together, to be in communities, large and small, rural and densely populated as well. So think about it. Our service members have defended our nation. We have an opportunity, thanks to the President and Congress together, to support those who have supported us as we expand into more communities through the arts. So we're looking forward to working with Congress in the coming years. We already have the first phase of an expansion plan in place for this year, 2016, and we'll be ready to expand even more into other places in 2017 if there's more funding. Our mission is to provide opportunities for all Americans to be engaged with and benefit from the arts. We are so appreciative of what you do. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.